First, the news headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid a whirlwind visit to state, launched many projects worth Rs 4,814 crore. BJP has no winnable candidates more than 15 in upcoming elections, says MPCC President N. Loken. And India's Omicron cases rise to 1,892 with 23 states reporting new variant. Good evening, welcome to Mami TV English News Bulletin. This is KABITA TONGBRAM with the news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated 13 developmental projects and laid foundation stones for 9 projects worth over Rs 4,815 crore during his visit to Manipur. Soon after his arrival at Imphal BT Kendrujit Airport in a special aircraft at 11 this morning, the Prime Minister headed towards Hapta Kangjaibung Palace compound to address the mammoth political rally. BJP supporters gathered at the roadsides and gave the Prime Minister a rousing welcome as he headed towards the venue of the political rally. Thousands of people from different constituencies gathered at Hapta Kangjaibung since early this morning to attend the rally. Renowned BJP politicians, MLAs and ministers were among those present on the occasion. Addressing the rally, Prime Minister Narendra Modi stated that the invaluable votes of the people brought all the developmental changes in Manipur. Many changes have been brought in the northeast region, particularly Manipur, ever since BJP-led double-engine government came to power, the Prime Minister said. He assured that the BJP government will continue to take up projects for development of the region.
मणिपुर के लोग यहाँ का विकास रुकने नहीं देंगे। मणिपुर को फिर से अंधेरे में नहीं जाने देना है। साथियों, आज देश सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास ये मंत्र पर चल रहा है। आज देश सबका प्रयास की भावना से एक साथ काम कर रहा है, सबके लिए काम कर रहा है, सब दूर काम कर रहा है।
मणिपुर की लाइट बसिंगी मुझे रातम सिले इंटरनेशनल तौन बदा ममित की मपी ताना प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी जी, आपकी आयुष्मान भारत ने मेरा जिंदगी बचाया। कई किडनी लखों की बगी, कई हार्ट लाइन भी बगी, मतलब ममित की मपी ताना तंबू सिंधु जी ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ताकि सुगुम्बा आयुष्मान भारत कार्ड करम्बा बीजेपी की लीडर, करम्बा भारत के लीडर मन होगो कादा रुपा लाख मंगा के फ्री द लई चलाए रे मया से लाई न कना न पी रगे करम्बा लीडर मन कसी भारत न पी रगे बा करम्बा भारत के लीडर मन हतक एगो था तरा के निपन कोविड की लाइना की नारा बवार बा मतलब मपान खोला बया तो मतलब था तरा के निपन ने निवई लाके या नो सेन किसी मंगा फ्री द पी रगे पर जी मसी एकदम कोई मां अपन फ्री की तम तक थागलोय फ्री की तम तक थागलोय।
The Prime Minister left for Tripura from BT Kendrujit International Airport after attending the political rally. On the other hand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated a new terminal building at the Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport in Tripura's Agartala today. The new terminal building of Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport in Agartala has been built at a cost of Rs 3,400 crores. Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiradiya Scindia and other senior Airports Authority of India officials were also present at the inauguration program. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Dev was also present during the inauguration of the new terminal building of Agartala Airport. Modi also took a tour of the new terminal building to take a first-hand stock of the facilities that would be available for passengers. The President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee N. Loken has announced that Congress MLA of Tengnaupal Assembly Constituency D. Korungthang has been expelled from the party for defying party's rules and regulations. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhavan today, Loken said the party came to know that Korungthang tendered his resignation as an MLA to social media. The decision to expel him from the party was taken for flouting the Congress party's rules and regulations, the MPCC president said. On the other hand, Loken clarified that some section of print and electronic media misquoted one of his statements that Congress party will not win more than 15 seats while delivering his New Year's greetings to the people. He termed it unfortunate that the matter was even discussed on media platform and invited mockery from BJP panelists. Clarifying the same, he mentioned that BJP will not win more 15 seats in the upcoming State General Assembly elections. He further maintained that the BJP will not get even 11 seats in the Valley constituencies. Besides, no BJP candidates will win the elections in the hill regions because of the false promises and lies of the BJP. The MPCC president also questioned how far the BJP has materialized its promise to carry out the activities in 15 months, which the Congress party did in 15 years.
Sahi mariga tha mapan tara pharak dongda Manipur ki praja gi kari yai phana bak tog geba kari dano bo moina sarkar pai ga dori bisi ngasi da makoi na khitang campaign nungare bache ujala ga hen card pi basi na tab potabo ngasi da Narendra Modi mak la ka da lupa crore lising bari hena sanga ga dori bisi bo lairi ba sarkar sina porki ba scheme project la ba ha na gi sahi tara manga gi siri okram ibo bi ki adu ko mamatam da tawram ba thabak adugumba aikoina inlocate tawba ngamdaba district tare lauthoubadagi aikoina matamdu da economic blockade tawkibadro chingi sinau khorna economic blockade tawkibana maram horka sanga ba ngamdabado sidai da election ma sahi mariga tha mapan tummaga leiribani loisallaga leiramaba sumna tagi rangpan finishing dang pira tawdabogda sahi mariga tha mapan ngamakra kanda election ma yagi third part sidai da bharat ki pradhan mantri ga la akanda masidai da kai khoge sangar kanda manipur ki praja dagi vote logone baduti no madu oiroyaba.
India recorded 1,892 Omicron cases, with 23 states reporting the new COVID-19 strain. Maharashtra continues to be the worst affected state with 568 cases, followed by Delhi with 382 infections. On the other hand, India reported 37,379 fresh COVID-19 cases with 124 deaths in the last 24 hours. The active cases rose to 1.71 lakh according to the Union Health Ministry data updates. The death toll climbed to 4.82 lakh with 124 fresh fatalities in the last 24 hours. The active cases comprise 0.49% of the total infections, with 1,107 patients recovered in the last 24 hours. The cumulative tally of recovered patients surged to 3.43 crore. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 3.24%. Consequently, India's recovery rate stood at 98.13%. So far, with the administration of 99.27 lakh vaccine doses in the last 24 hours, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage has exceeded 146.70 crore across the country. Police and BDF personnel posted at jerrymook police outpost have been taking up strict security measures to check the entry of outsiders by waterways from Kashar's Philatel site without Aadhaar card and ILP slave. A group of media persons witnessed the activities of the police personnel during an inspection visit. The media persons found out that one of the two speedboats used by security personnel of jerrymook outpost had broken down. Besides, the road leading to the police outpost has been in a deplorable condition, causing utter inconveniences during the monsoon. Speaking to media, the security personnel urged the authority concerned to repair the road at the earliest. On the other hand, there was no sign of adhering to rules and regulations by boat and lounge service providers of Assam and Manipur. No passengers were seen wearing any life safety jacket. Speaking to media, a personnel on duty at the police outpost, as Nilakumar said, the personnel deployed in the area have been diligently discharging their duty to check the illegal entries of outsiders.
I jerrymook outpost le jabani ado sia no agi no launch labo ko check tongna khotna normal duty tawi ayung nang din khai tan na ko se ga launch labo ko check tawi kholi dai khoi personal mem normal le kasi thar ko ite.
The Jal Jeevan mission introduced by the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi to supply safe drinking water to every household has been successfully taken off in Jiribam district. The residents of Abund Punjab, situated 15 km in the northern side of Jiribam district inhabited by Khasi community, expressed happiness at the availability of drinking water in every household under the mission. Speaking on the matter, Chief of Apunjai village, Charleston Lamurong expressed happiness for supplying safe drinking water to every household of the village under the Jal Jeevan mission and extended his appreciation to the authority concerned for the same.
और हमारा आसपास जो विलेज बस्ती है ये भी इस पानी लेने के लिए दिल है, मंगा भी है। मैं डिपार्टमेंट को रिक्वेस्ट किया इसमें पाइपलाइन जल्दी से जल्दी करने के लिए तो अच्छा हो।
Meanwhile, resident of the village, Jina Lingdo, said the water supply scheme became functional from April 2020. The construction of the water supply scheme started in March 2019 under NRGWP. The scheme is able to supply drinking water to 50 households and put an end to water problems faced by the villagers.
Since the time we got this water supply, we are benefited. We don't need to walk a long way to go and take water. As for now, 50 families from this village connected the water supply and many more left to connect, which is going to happen very soon.
Demanding the release of incentives and entitlements for ASHA workers in Kaching for almost a year, ASHA workers staged a sit-in protest in front of the office of Chief Medical Officer Kaching and launched a cease-work strike. Taking part in the protest, one of the ASHA workers said incentives and entitlements have been released for other districts, but lamented that the payment for Kaching's ASHA workers have not been released since February. They drew the attention of the authority concerned to release their funds considering their plights. Later, they submitted a memorandum to the Director of State Health Services through the CMO Kaching. On the occasion of Louis Braille's 213th birth anniversary, Society for Disabled Persons Manipur SDPM Kaching launched its new branch, Home for the Society for Disabled Persons, today at Kaching Shumaklaikai Model School Pareng. SDPM Kaching branch, in collaboration with SDPM Headquarter Kumbi, organized the launching program on the theme Let's Live Together, Love People for the People, a society with no prejudice, we are one. Social worker Wainila Chandra, Secretary of SDPM and National Awardee and Iboton District Social Welfare Officer of Thawal and Kaching, A. Kameshwar, and social worker KHS Kennedy were among those who attended the event. Speakers at the program lauded the determination and bravery of Louis Braille and Helen Keller for their contribution to their respective fields. A BJP aspiring candidate of Wangkhem Assembly constituency, Kangabam Zadumini, distributed blankets to the residents of Chobam village in the constituency as an early gift for Gangai festival. The blankets were distributed to 60 people of the village, which is around 40 houses. Speaking on the occasion, Zadumni said he distributed the items as an encouragement to the village, which mirrors the negligence by the MLAs, especially before Gangai festival. If elected as an MLA in the upcoming general elections, he will work towards bringing equal development toward hills and village areas of the constituency, he assured.
Masi aina tamjawi kudolasi karigi damaktu habda ai imam angni khallaga shan mangni khallaga aionda afaba mangol pinaba afaba mai pakko oina hoidumta namjaba maman yamu yamdaba belu yamna wangjadragasu nuksibai khudone haina lobiraga mayam nuksibigi mathakta ehakna hena mai pakko matamda sotharaba lamda masi boina sankatpada sobo daita lobjage habasi.
Election Management Committee for BJP's aspiring candidate for the upcoming general elections of Wangkhem Assembly constituency, Kharibam Jeevan, organized a booth-level Kamal Shaki committee yesterday at Charangpat, Maninglekai. Social worker Kharibam Jeevan, W. Mohori, Thongnauzam Chawwa, T.H. Ibocha, Muhammad Hamid, Muhammad Manau, and Laishram Nimai attended the program held at the residence of Ahung Sangwam Ganga. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hojik lamdam asida wakal mapum phadriba inkhalakliba naha kaya amadi mayai kaba chinjakta iraknaduna leiri Masida tuminna laiduna yengbagi mahutta achumba lambi puraknaba hotnaba mathau tai. Hariba center asida mental health disorder amadi drug addiction gi treatment tawjari. Adom-adom gi ichainaw singsu mathau tarabadi lingsinbirau adom gi damakta leijari Yaipokpa Rehabilitation and Child Care Center Kwakaitel Akhamnika.
Welcome back. The All India Trinamool Congress TMC lashed out at Prime Minister over a notice that surfaced where the principal of Tripura Institute of Technology advised the students and the faculty members to attend the inaugural event of the new integrated terminal building of Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport in Tripura. The notice also stated that classes for today would be suspended so that students could attend the event at Swami Vivekanand Maidan. The party in another tweet shared a similar notice put out by the government of Tripura Labour Directorate asking its staff to attend the Prime Minister's event, for which the officials have been directed to be present at Swami Vivekanand Maidan today. The party claimed that these notices were directed at the insecurity of the Prime Minister's fading popularity. They also went on to allege that the Prime Minister does not care about the number of lives he is putting at risk in the light of the spike in COVID-19 cases due to Omicron. A total of 9 farmer unions expected to protest against Prime Minister Narendra Modi's rally at Punjab's Firozpur. Security has been tightened in various places across the state. The farmer unions are protesting against the centre for not meeting their pending demands since the scrapping of the farm laws. 9 farmer unions have decided to oppose Prime Minister Modi's Firozpur rally to be held on January 5. The farmer unions have also threatened to raise Modi Go Back banners during the Prime Minister's visit. According to union leaders, the rally is being opposed as the union government has not accepted their 3 principal demands. The demands include an ex gratia grant of ₹1 lakh crore to each family of the farmers who died during the agitation, the release of arrested farmers, and the removal of Union Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra. Opposing the Firozpur rally, Kishan Mazdoor Sangharsh Samiti leader Satnam Singh Pannu and Sarvan Singh Pandher in a statement said that the farmers will not allow Prime Minister to address a rally in Firozpur. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Monday said that the police should create an atmosphere of security in the state in the next 2 to 3 years, where ideally nobody needs a personal security officer. Inaugurating the 2nd conference of superintendents of police of all districts held at Oil India headquarters at Duliajan in Dibrugarh district, Himanta Biswa Sarma said if the law and order situation is alright, then why is there a need to assign PSOs to certain people? Giving PSO to an individual means it's a failure of the police, he said. Himanta also said that in the last 8 months, the Assam police has done maximum and the entire force dedicated itself in protecting the sovereignty of the country in the last 2 decades. He further said that successful prosecution is the key to a successful police force. Let's have a quick look at the top stories once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid a whirlwind visit to state, launched many projects worth ₹4,814 crore. BJP has no winnable candidates more than 15 in upcoming elections, says MPCC President N. Loken. And India's Omicron cases rise to 1,892 with 23 states reporting new variant. And that brings us to the end of today's English News Bulletin. Keep watching Mami TV for latest news updates. Thanks for watching.